everybody. I thought I'd share with you a typical morning, and I'm in my outside attire because even though it's kind of a cool morning, and it's just nice really, except for the mosquitoes, all this rain. So I put on these thick clothes and I spray my clothes so that I can go in the vegetable garden and do what I have to do. But before we get to work on Jimmy, I want to show you some of the things we have to do in the morning when I'm not with you. So here we go. Hope you enjoy it. I'll take you on a little tour. So here we are in the greenhouse. Now, if you remember the lemon tree in the winter, it was just loaded with blossoms. And there are a lot of lemons. We are going to have a lot of lemons this year, for sure. They're growing nicely. So every day, these have been in here, and I'm just going to say 4 years, maybe it's 5. And they are in these big pots, and I have the sand on the top because that stops the lava, or the little, oh darn, alrighty now, the gnats. They were loaded in here, and I read to put sand on the pots and it stopped the gnats, the larvae from hatching because they can't get above the weight. We do have an ant problem in here. Anybody got any bright ideas for that? And we also have quite a few oranges coming. And they're a little better at hiding. They're quite green right now. But, oh dear, I can't just find one. And these guys down here, of course, this is where I do all my watering all winter. And I have a favorite, of course, heading down there. But when they hear me, they're my little fan. Yeah. Isn't she cute? Well, I'll tell you, we got her at a garage sale. It was a hot, sunny day a few years ago, and she was in a little glass jar, and we saved her, and she's been down there with all those guys. But I come in and feed them later. And here, if you remember the bamboo plant, I got the lucky one with a necklace. Well, it's in a pot in here because I read it was good for aquariums, so I thought they might like it. And so there's not too much happening in here. Getting a little hot for the cucumbers, but we've been eating cucumbers way before they were ready in the garden. There's some down here. And in here, I have a potato, sweet potato. The leaves are good if you just stir fry them. So I'm thinking of putting it in some sand. And here we have some squash, acorn squash I started, and here we have some melon, cantaloupe, I think that's what it is, and there's a few coming there, but that's just what happens in here, not much, mostly for the trees. Later I'm going to pick some lavender because it's just beautiful right now. Yeah. Mom wants some downstairs because she's 94 and she put it by her bed and it helps her sleep. So she wants me to pick some. We picked raspberries this morning. Jack and I both. There was just starting. They're not a lot yet, but there's going to be. So let's head over here. Now, I try to make sure these get watered every day, but yeah, they smell. And over here is tomato tilios coming. They like this hot spot. Okay. And now let's do the vegetable garden. We have green grapes starting here. We make all our own juice and we don't spray anything. More raspberries. Here we go in the garden. Now, you remember I started tomato plants in the greenhouse at the end of February. And these are all the beefsteak coming. And these are all Romano, and I make all our organic sauce out of these, and I pick them in batches, and I keep doing them all year. So there, and thank you everybody in Mexico, but we fell in love with these. We bought these organic small sweet red peppers, a variation of colors, and I saved the seeds and I planted them in the greenhouse and started them, and they're coming up beautiful, and I think we're going to have lots of peppers, and they were so sweet. And in between almost everything I have onions, because we keep all our own onions all winter. It usually lasts us till spring. I only have one row of corn, and I have beans started growing up. So it's crowded in here. I'm not a champion weeder. We're not going to brag about that. But we do get lots to eat. And I just finished picking broccoli. As you can see, I've snipped them all off. And so we'll enjoy that for dinner. And over here we have a few beets, and I've been picking 2 kinds of spinach. So that's it. And in the back, this is purple grapes and a plum tree in the back. That's a flowering tamarisk up here. And over there is where Jimmy's going to be, in front of the mural. But we'll just ignore that for now. So this is kind of what happens in the morning before we call it a home day. Some days we take the day off and we don't do this, but this is a home day, so it's catch up for chores. And I thought you might be interested. Oops. And over here, peach trees loaded. It must be a bumper year for fruit. The peach tree is just loaded, and so is the pear tree. So canning, 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 winter food. Yeah. This is a rock chair I made years ago. I cut off the armchair of 2 really cheap plastic chairs, put them together and piled dirt under them, and then piled the rocks on top and did a terrible cement job as I made this chair. I told you, I can be crazy. So anyway, the other day I fixed the t-shirt on Jimmy, and this palm tree we picked up at a garage sale quite a long time ago. Someday I should do a night video. It's just beautiful, all lit up. I repainted it this year and Varathaned it and put some solar lights so that we're not paying the power. So yeah, a night video is just beautiful with all the little things lit up. Okay, I'll let you see what I did with Jimmy before I go. Some zinnias, and you've been here before. You're just like a friend that almost knows me. So here we are. I did the back of the t-shirt. Maybe when it's not so sunny today, you'll see better. So here's the t-shirt. This is going to be the trim around the V-neck. So, see if we can, there's his shorts. So now I'm working on all the trim and the accessories, the belt, the pockets, and yeah, we're getting there. I don't know if we'll be finished by the end of July, but we're hoping to be. We're hoping to be. So anyway, that was a quick look at what's going on here in the morning, and it's just for fun. So thanks for joining me.